All right, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're based out of. This is season 4 of the Trivia Championship. We've done this for 3 full years, and we've had some amazing matches. We've got again a fantastic lineup this year. We've got 16 teams who are going to battle it for the top prize. We have the last year's champs. Hamburg Beer Club is here. Oliver and Jan, all the way from Germany. And we have a very brand new team. Long-time listener, Larry. And of course, a regular player throughout the 3 seasons. Jens is also here. Welcome and congratulations, everybody, for making it here. I'm super excited for this season. Mostly because it's the first time we've taken on sponsorship. And more about our sponsors, Collabsoft Ventures, later in the session. Biggest point being the prize money will be donated by the winner's choice to the charity of their picking, and that amount we'll disclose as we go throughout the season. So thank you, Collabsoft Ventures. This is one time we are trying to do something good while having fun, so I'm super excited about this season. That being said, there are a couple of twists this season, so I'm just going to share my screen and we are going to get started. Let me do that. Alright, and as usual, let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Awesome. I see our regulars in the chat: Arlene, Liz, Andy. Creativity for kids. Alright, there are a couple of new people there. But this team has always been amazing. I'm just going to enjoy reading the chat a lot. I don't have a co-quiz master today, so I'll just have to manage everything, so please bear with me. We'll try to finish the quiz on time. 45 minutes is our max mark that we've planned for today, so let's see how that goes. Before we go forward, let me also share that this season, the new change that we've implemented is adding a function where we have a buzzer inputted into the system. That means some of the rules change a little. So the fortune wall still exists, but the buzzer comes into play anytime you see the question. So we'll start with the champs. The champs will pick a number. The question shows up, and any of the 4 member can buzz and they can answer. So whoever gets to buzz gets 15 seconds to answer. If they do not answer or answer incorrectly, we move on. If you're not confident of the answer, don't buzz, because each question has 4 hints. So after a question, if you don't, like if there's an image and the question is there, you don't know the answer, we'll move on. After 10 seconds, I'll give a hint in the screen itself. Then the questions points reduce. So like for example, if the full question is for 10 marks and I give out 1 hint, then the question becomes for 9 points. Then in each manner the least you can score is 6, because after 4 points you'll be there. But I'll keep explaining the rules as we go along. And yes, the chat is all about the wrong answers. Thank you for mentioning that, Arlene. This has been a long-standing tradition in our quiz. We want all of you to please write the most funny wrong answers that you can. And yeah, we will begin. All right, give me 1 second as I move on to just assigning the team members that we have. So I have 2 team. I have D.A.F and we have HDBC, Hamburg Beer Club. There we go. All right, so this is cancel. Give me 1 second, guys. I know we should have done this earlier, but yep, that's what happens on the first quiz of the year. Later, all quizzes will be much smoother. Alright, I just don't want to incorrectly tag somebody to a different team. Okay, so Oliver and Jan are part of Hamburg Beer Club, and Larry and Jens are part of D.A.F. Alright, you guys should be able to see on your own phone as well that you're tagged to the right team, and we can begin. Alright, most important thing, please try to not look over the answers on the internet this year. You have your phone, so you can buzz at any point. We'll see the buzzer pointer show up on the screen. You might not be able to, but we can, and we'll hopefully share the screen with you as well, so you'll be able to see who buzzed and who got the points right. I have stopped new players from joining in so that these 4 are the people who are going to play the quiz today. Let's jump to the fortune wall without further ado. We'll give the champs the first pick to pick any number, but remember, Larry, Jens, Jan and Oliver, you don't have to wait. You can see the question and buzz if you know the answer. If you don't, the next hint will come. The question becomes for 9 points. But yes, if you answer incorrectly, the other team gets 15 seconds to answer. So I've set the timer for 15 seconds as well.
One more question.
Are you guys ready? Yes, please.
If from one team somebody buzzers, can the other teammates still buzzer? Okay.
Yeah, you can. So whoever is the first, you'll see on your phone as well in what order people buzzed. So whoever buzzed first, that team can answer. It doesn't have to be an individual answer. You can buzz and in 15 seconds discuss with your teammate and answer. Yeah, but for that you only have 15 seconds because that's how we'll make it fast. All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
I think we will find out at the end of the game how it works.
Yes, I 100% agree. Because I'm not usually with Andy or Sarika, I'll prototype entire quiz whenever a new change is being implemented. But this is one of those times where I've done no prep at all. So we'll just see how it goes. We have the chat here to have fun with us. All right, champs, Oliver and Jan, please pick a number.
Let's go for number 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for number 1. The first question is ID this show. Which show is this? If you guys don't, all right, we already have a buzzer. The first buzzer is actually from Oliver. Oliver, do you want to take a shot?
It looks like Scooby-Doo.
All right, is that your final answer?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Not Scooby-Doo. So we've already had one incorrect answer. I see Jens who had buzzed as well. Jens, do you want to take a shot for the team with Larry?
I was also thinking of Scooby-Doo. Larry, do you have an idea?
The characters look like Scooby-Doo characters, but you're right. That's not the right answer. Then we have to figure out something else. There's a cat
that's all right.
there,
So
I know they are not.
That's it. Yeah.
My second best guess would be the Jetsons, even though I know it's
okay.
Too.
Is that your final answer?
I don't think it's the Jetsons, but I don't have a better shot.
Yeah, you're right. It's not the Jetsons. So I'll clear the buzzers, and again, all of you can buzz again at any point the moment you see the first hint. The first hint is it's an animated series from the 70s, of course, that I've already told you. So let me give you a more hint. It features characters like Dash McCoy, Valerie Brown, and Melody Valentine.
I guess we're all too young for this.
All right, if I've seen this, well, come on. I'm not that old, but it's a famous show. All right, so I'll give out another hint. Now for 7 points, it's an all-girl rock band as the name of the show. All right, Larry is buzzed.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Is that your final answer?
Sounds good.
Yes, sure.
That is correct. Josie and the Pussycats is the right answer. The show from 70s, which actually had a crossover with Scooby-Doo in some episodes, even had a crossover with Archie, if I'm not wrong. I think they were part of Riverdale and even had crossover with Archie.
I believe that. Yeah.
They have the same look. Yeah.
Yeah, the way the characters are drawn, it definitely has the same look.
Yes. Awesome. So Larry starts us off on a great note. 7 points to D.A.F for that question. And let me add 7 points on the tracker for Larry. There we go. With that, we go back to the fortune wall for the correct answer team to pick the number. So Jens and Larry, your turn.
What do you think, Jens?
Uh,
Question maybe
number
5?
2.
2, sure. 2.
All right.
Question 2.
Following the order.
Middle.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like. Again, the moment you see the question, you can buzz. So I've cleared the buzzes. You guys can buzz at any point. All right. ID this individual. That's fine. I didn't expect everybody to get this on the start as well. So I'll take a second and give out the first hint, which is not a very tough hint, but this person won a Nobel Prize in physics. All right. Do you guys want more hints?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. For 8 points, he was a pioneer of quantum mechanics. All right. We've got a buzzer. The buzzer is from Oliver. Oliver, do you want to take a guess?
Is this Schrödinger?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Not Schrödinger. So we go to Jens and Larry to take a call.
I am not up on my Nobel Prize winners. It's gonna be tough.
Me neither.
That's fine. If you guys pass, we'll just move on to the next hint.
Yeah,
What do you think,
sure.
Jens? You take a shot
Yeah,
at it, or
let's
do you
move
wanna?
on.
Okay.
Okay, we'll move on.
We'll
All right,
pass on.
that's fine. I will give you the next hint, which is he developed the uncertainty principle.
What?
All right, we got a buzz from Jan and then from Oliver.
Heisenberg.
Is that your final answer?
Werner Heisenberg.
Yes.
That is correct. Heisenberg is who we were looking for. And of course, not just Nobel. The name is synonymous with, of course, Breaking Bad. The fun part is a physicist became a chemist in Breaking Bad. He was not a chemist. But great crack. After 3 hints, so we give out 8 points actually. 7 points. That's right. 7 points to Team Hamburg Draw Beer Club, and we go back to the fortune wall. All right, Jan, Oliver, pick a number. Buzzers cleared.
Wanna
Let's go.
continue?
Let's continue the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do 3.
Nice. All right. Question number 3 is in front of your screen right now. What is being shown in the image? If all 4 of you want, I'll move on with the first hint, which will make it a little easier. Okay, looks like this. Oh, we've got a buzz. We've got a buzz from Oliver.
Is this Wolverine?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a chance to improve your answer.
Improve how?
All right. If Wolverine is not the right answer, but I'll move on and I'll give you guys another hint, and let's see if you guys can get it from that. Talking about something that is indestructible. Okay, Larry has buzzed.
It's the adamantium blades in Wolverine's arm.
Is that your final answer?
What do you
That
think,
sounds
Jens?
awesome.
All right, let's do it.
That is right. We're talking adamantium. You did get Wolverine, but
I would have
if you
said
notice in the
adamantium.
image, yeah, adamantium is
Oh.
the thing that we were looking for. So more hints were it's a fictional metal alloy, it's associated with mammal mechanics and bonded to Wolverine's skeleton and claws. So if you see, those are actually the adamantium claws. So adamantium was the word that we were looking for. Awesome. So with just one hint, actually for 9 points, D.A.F has scored the correct answer, and we go back to the wall for D.A.F to pick a number.
You want to just keep the roll going, Jens, and pick 4?
Yeah.
All right. Question 4.
All right, nice. The most easiest thing for me to do is just click next. All right, ID this sports person.
I couldn't even name the sport for sure.
I
No,
can,
no,
I can
Fortune,
name
I
the
don't have a
sport.
clue who
Intentionally.
it is.
We can name
Yeah,
the
why
sport,
would I?
Yeah.
Right, why would I intentionally put that person holding a cricket bat? I mean, it's not from cricket. Let's say that.
Oh,
Okay, Larry has buzzed.
sure. That looks like maybe a backhand tennis grip, so let's go with Andy Roddick.
Okay, is that your final answer?
What do you think, Jens? You want to give you the idea?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Not Andy Roddick. We'll move on. He's also called the King of Clay. Okay, Jan has buzzed.
Rafael Nadal.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Rafael Nadal is that person that we had shown. And of course, King of Clay being the biggest example, Spanish legend, holds the most open French titles and rival of Federer and Djokovic. With just again one answer, one hint, Hamburg Drop Beer Club gets 9 points for question. As of now, by the way, D.A.F has 1-7 and 1-9. Hamburg Drop Beer Club has 1-7 and 1-9. This is perfectly poised match. Alright, let's move on. I'm assuming you guys are going to pick the fifth question of Jan and Oliver.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to question number 5. Question number 5 is a little tricky. So let me mention what is going to happen. There are 5 album arts that I have shown in this image. Each image, you have to tell me the artist and the album name. Alright, one by one I'll show the image. So the moment we get the first, we'll knock it out, then the next, then the next, then the next. I wish I could give you more points because this is actually a little bigger question. But yeah, as of now, we have this as the number. Okay, I'll clear the buzzers and I'll show the first album art, which is this one. Okay, we have one from Jens.
I think this is a Papa Roach album.
Okay, Papa Roach album. Okay, that's not the right answer, so there's no point asking the album name. All right, I'll give one shot for Oliver and Jan if you guys want to take a guess. If you guys don't know, that's all right. We'll just move on.
Like if you wanna shout, do you wanna shout out a guess, Jan?
I can do that. So
Yeah. All right.
I know the guy laying either looks like Ozzy Osbourne or Blackie Lawless from Wasp, but I don't know.
I was gonna go with Race Against the Machine.
Yeah, I had the Offspring in mind also, but then the guy laying in front of it was like, I don't know. I really don't know.
All right, that's fine. We'll just move on. So I'll reveal the correct answer. Actually, I can just tell you now. So the correct answer is Kendrick Lamar. It's actually an album called How to Pimp a Butterfly, which was very famous if you guys never heard of it.
Well,
All right,
not that
let's
famous.
show you the next one. I'm surprised nobody's getting this one. It's a very famous album art.
I don't know what kind of a
It
music
looks
I'm
like a
listening
movie
to, but-
poster.
All right, no guesses?
Look like
Do you guys want to just move on?
Yes.
Yeah,
I have
move
no
on.
clue.
Okay, that's fine. That was Bob Dylan. That was the Free Willin' Bob Dylan. The album that cemented Bob Dylan as the folk singer. Let's look at the next one. Come on, this is on the internet. The internet gets angry when you don't answer this question. Oh man. Chat.
No clue.
Wow, really?
I'm not
That-
getting this one.
Okay, that's fine. So the correct answer there was Lemonade by Beyonce. That's the album from Beyonce. But let me show the final clue in this list and let's see if any of you can get this one. Okay, Larry has buzzed.
Born in the USA is the album. Now I've lost the artist.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, Bruce Springsteen.
Wow, good teamwork. That is the correct answer. Bruce Springsteen and Born in the USA. So for question number 5, I'll give 2.5 points to D.A.F and we'll move on. These are of course the other album arts that you just saw. And Since D.A.F you guys picked, are you guys interested to go to question number 6?
Let's do it.
All right.
good,
Question
Jen.
number 6 is coming in your screen now. Let me just clear the buzzers. Question number 6 is you have to ID this famous photo. It's of course hidden. The photo was from this person.
Oh, really?
Jen,
That
any
the
idea
photo itself is
who the photographer is?
Yeah, he's the photographer. The photo is hidden. It's a famous photo. If there are no hints, I'll reveal the first hint. Okay, buzzer still clear. The first hint is the image or the photo is titled Bliss. Okay, we have hint from Oliver.
I knew this was. So the camera should be a Mamiya RZ67. The image was taken on Vevia 100 and it's the Windows XP background picture.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. It is the Windows XP wallpaper taken in California in 1996. Rolling green under a vivid blue sky. Default at install. This person, Charles Fourier, clicked that picture. His agency was bought by Microsoft and later on used as the Windows XP wallpaper. Great crack. 9 points for question number 6 for Hamburg Drop Beer Club. And we move on to the last 2 questions of the day. Oliver, you just want to move on to question 7?
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. Let me clear the buzzers. And here is your question. ID the deity in ancient religion and mythology. Okay, we have one from Larry and Oliver. Larry.
That is the winged sandals of Mercury from mythology, and the Mercury would be the Roman god.
Okay, I'll give you a chance to improve your answer, just like I gave a chance to improve the answer to Oliver as well. I know it becomes a little confusing because I've not mentioned, but you notice I've not mentioned which mythology.
True. All right, so
So you
maybe
might
it's,
want to
Ares
name
from Greek
counterparts.
mythology. Ares,
Yes.
perhaps, instead of Mercury.
Sorry?
Ares.
Is Ares your final answer?
What do you think, Jens? Is that the god of war from Greek mythology? Ares?
Ares is definitely the god of war. I know that, but I don't know if it's Greek or Roman. I cannot tell them apart.
Let's go with Ares from Greek.
Okay, not Ares. I see next one is Oliver, who had already buzzed. Oliver, do you know the answer?
So I'm guessing we are looking for Greek. In which case, Ares would have been the god of war. The Roman one is Mars. But I think you're looking for Hermes. Hermes.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Hermes or
Wings
Mercury's counterpart in Greek mythology is Hermes or Hermes. That was Greek messenger of the gods associated with speed and travel. There's an L typo there. Guides the souls to the underworld. And also the name of a French luxury brand. But good crack. Again, Oliver showing his trivia muscles to everybody.
It has
Question number
having
7.
a Greek name in your company.
Sorry?
It helps having a Greek name in your company.
Oh, nice. Nice. Awesome. All right. With that, we move on to the final question of the day. Perfectly on time, 30 minutes game. And this is the final question. Let me clear the buzzers. And let me show the question. Question is a little tricky. You have to ID these iconic events in history.
Do we buzz only if we know both, or can we buzz for one and then buzz?
Now
for
you
one?
can buzz for the first or the second or any. Last question, we have a lot of time. Okay, I see everybody has now buzzed. Okay, Jan, since you buzzed first.
So I would say the first one is moon landing. Landing on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while we're at it, the second one would probably be Columbus's misguided trip to what he thought was India and turned out to be America.
Yes, correct.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yep. You guys have got both of them correct without any hints needing. First one is, of course, moon landing. The second one is Christopher Columbus travels reaching the Americas and not India. Perfect. And again, question number 8. Full 10 points. A full roller coaster in the last 10-15 minutes by Oliver and Jan. With that, we come to the end of our top 8 questions. Let's look at a quick look at the score. 27-37, and yeah, I mean, we can see D.A.F had scored 7, 9 and 2.5 in the 3 questions. Hamburg Drop Beer Club 7, 9, 9, 9 and 10. The champs continue their run and move on to the next round. Congratulations, Hamburg Drop Beer Club. You've done an amazing job here today. Jan and Oliver, congratulations. Jens, Larry, I'm sorry, but it was a good match. But yeah, it's there's a reason these guys are the champs, right?
I can live with it as long as they win this round again, so I can again
Yeah,
Win this
exactly.
event
You
again.
have-
got
you
kicked
guys
out
have
by
to
the
go on and
reigning
win now.
champs again.
Okay.
No, we only want to be beaten by the champs. We don't want to be beaten by somebody that goes out in round 2. So no pressure.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Well played,
amazing.
gentlemen.
Yeah, but I'm glad that this faster trivia episode. What was the feedback, guys? Did you like the buzzer segment into it?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
Makes the quiz much more faster, right? Yeah, Arlene, I know it's so much faster. So the first 8 rounds will be in this manner. We'll have 8 questions done in a buzzer format. The later round, semi-final and finals, we'll do a little longer, like 12 questions, because the speed round will also come into the picture. The kings of speed round, Robert Wen and Rodney Nissen, are not in this year's edition, but I'm sure they'll be watching. I can see Bob is actually in this. So yeah, I'd love to figure out a way how I can show you guys the buzzer as well. There is actually a screen where we can track all of that. Hopefully in the coming episodes I would be able to put that on the screen so you guys can see who buzzed first as well. But congratulations, Jan and Oliver. You move
you very much.
on to the next round. Thank you, Larry and Jens, for
You
playing
bet.
this edition.
Fun to play.
Shout out to once
Appreciate
again
you doing this.
to Collapsoft Ventures. Collapsoft Ventures is sponsor of our this year's edition. I was supposed to do a full 1 minute segment talking about Collapsout Ventures, but Chris and Remy, I completely skipped that. Hopefully I will do that with a better script in the next episode. But for everybody else, Collapsout Ventures is our title sponsor this year. You'll see me post out a bunch of things about the amazing work that these guys are planning and working on. See you in the next episode. I think our next event is officially on 2nd, if I'm not wrong. Yes, on 2nd September. It's the defending runners-up, Michaela and Dave, fighting it out against Kabir and Prabal. Guessing Gurus versus Strategic Misalignment on 2nd September. We'll see you guys then. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Was fun.